So, got just one more day left of camp. Talk to me about where you guys are at. You think you're where you needed to be as you start to wrap up here?
Yeah, I think we are. We started some kind of breaking off and not necessarily doing Clemson on Clemson, but maybe game prepping a little bit for Kent State since they're our first game. But yeah, I mean the grind is pretty much over for the most part, and now it's just kind of mentally getting there and getting ready for the game.
What are you seeing out of this receiver corps so far in camp?
The biggest thing, I think, since I've been here, just depth. And I think we have 9 guys who can go out there and play at a high level. And I know me, Ray, and Dion didn't play much in the scrimmage last Saturday, but the other guys didn't take a back seat, and they went out there and made plays every single snap and every single play.
Not practice related, but how was fan day for you?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I kept a little tally of Sports Illustrated. I think I was at 183, which is not a lot, but a lot of people were like, oh, I should have brought it. And got it signed, but yeah, 183 is a good bid. I mean, that's 183, so I'll just add that to my little. I'm about 3,400 maybe now. I think I was 3,200 last time I was.
We talked to some guy who said that he was going to kiss you if he got the
yeah,
chance.
No, I make sure to keep a little distance.
What's the best thing that somebody told you, or your best story from fan day?
So I met a guy out in Phoenix whose dad was sick, and his dad ended up passing a month after. But just being able to talk with him, and for some reason, I meet a lot of people, but I remember that. And so just being able to talk to him and kind of connect with him a little bit was pretty cool.
How cool was the eclipse today?
Yeah, so we went out to the dike, and I thought it was going to be a little darker, honestly, but it was cool to kind of the moon get in front of the sun and kind of see the outskirts of the, I guess it's called a corona maybe, but just seeing kind of the rays was pretty neat. It was once in a lifetime.
Did Coach tell y'all you guys to make sure you definitely have your glasses on? Didn't want anybody, especially receivers, not able to see?
Ray was joking. You know how Ray is hard-headed, and he was like, all right, I just want to be defined. I'm gonna take them off and look at the sun, but I think he kept them on, so we're good.
It seemed like the offense had the upper hand on Saturday in the scrimmage. Do you think that you made a lot of strides as a unit?
Yeah, I think it was good for our confidence. I mean, we knew we were good enough, but like I've said before, it's one thing to know you're good enough. It's one thing to go out and do it. And we were really talented and good defense, so it was pretty cool to be able to beat them for once instead of them beating us every day.
I think you said you were tied with Ray head-to-head. Have you been able to break that tie yet? Or?
I can't remember. I think I'm one up. We'll say that. We'll say I'm one up.
Of the young receivers, you talked about how deep you guys are, but who's the one guy that's really kind of stood out to you as you've been watching?
I mean, Dre had a really good day today. Amari, pretty much everyone. I mean, honestly, that's the best answer for it because everybody's kind of just stepped up, and that's been the interesting thing to watch is we can roll any one of the 9 out there, and they can go and make plays and win for us, and so that's pretty neat to watch.
I know you guys don't care about the polls and all, but did you see the ranking today? And what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think are we 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it really doesn't matter as long as we finish better than when we started.
Yeah.
It seems like Kelly has full confidence and command of the offense at this point. Like, do you see a difference between where he is now, just like mentally as a quarterback, and where he was maybe this time last year?
Yeah, I mean last year he was a backup.
Right.
But yeah, I mean he has great command of the offense. He's playing really well. He's making the good throws, and he's processing things faster. And when he can do that, he can make those throws and focus on putting on the outside of a guy instead of leaving it on the middle of the field. And so he's just doing a phenomenal job. And from a leader aspect, I think we know that he's the guy right now, and we're kind of rallying behind that.
What about Hunter? Does it seem like the game's kind of slowing down for him a little bit?
Yeah. Him and Zarek have also had a really good fall camp, and I mean, they've done nothing to I guess lose the job, and you never know down the line what's going to happen. But Kelly's just been that good and that consistent.